gonna make something a little bit different today. Let's make some Copycat McDonald's chicken nuggets. Listen, my grandchildren think McDonald's chicken nuggets are the best thing since sliced bread. And I make homemade chicken nuggets for them. And they love McDonald's chicken nuggets. So let's make them together. Now what I put in here, this is my food processor, which is terrible. It's like 20 years old. But it still, you know, it still works. What I put in here are 3 chicken breasts, and I just kind of pulsed it a few times just to kind of grind that up. Now listen, everything else, I'm gonna kind of measure with my heart on all of it. I'm gonna add 1 egg and a tablespoon of melted butter. And then this stuff, I'm just gonna, now I will put a recipe down there for y'all, but we're just gonna add some parsley and a little bit of onion powder and a little bit of garlic powder. Y'all know how I measure garlic powder. Now, I might be real careful on these measurements if the kids were gonna be here. The grandkids were gonna be here and eat these, but they're not. So Jim and I are here to eat them. So I'm gonna put what we like in them. We're gonna add a little pepper and a little bit of salt. You don't have to add much salt. You don't even have to add any salt if you don't want. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of parsley. And then I'm gonna pulse that again a couple of times. All right, so what happened there is that kind of formed a paste. Oh, let me unplug it. We don't want any weird accidents happening here. I can't even get the thing off. We're going to form these into nuggets now. There we go. It smells good. Now, I've got a cookie sheet here that I put parchment paper on, and I sprayed the parchment paper because these might stick. And I'm going to spray my hands with my olive oil, and then I'm just going to make some chicken patties, chicken nugget patties, and we'll try to even form them to look a little bit like the McDonald's ones. But these will stick to your hands now because they're going to be kind of sticky. Now, I'm not going to make you watch all this. All right, so I kind of got those all formed, as you can see there. Now, I've got my little dredging station. I've got a cup of flour, and I've got 2 eggs. And what I'm going to do, I'll move these this way so y'all can see this little one. Now, listen, this is going to be messy, okay? So y'all don't lose your minds. I'm using my fingers because this is messy. What we're going to do is we're going to drop them in the flour. Then we're going to drop them in the egg. Then we're going to drop them in the flour again. Then we're going to sit them back on this parchment paper. So, you know, messy. My hands are going to be messy. It is what it is. It's not a big deal, y'all. I have had messy hands before. So we're going to dredge those in that flour. Dredge it in the, I like to use a dry hand when it goes back in the flour. And then we're just going to sit it back on this parchment paper here. And then we're going to do them all like that. And I'm not going to make you watch all of it. And now I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to touch that to stop it. This finger. All right, so I've got those formed and dipped and dredged. And I've got my oil over here, if you can see, in my deep fryer. And I'm going to drop these just until they're golden brown. All right, y'all, so here we are with our McDonald's chicken nuggets. Look at that. Look at that. Now, McDonald's chicken nuggets have over 30 ingredients. Now, what these have? These have chicken, flour, egg, and seasonings. That's it. Let's taste them. Oh, I always loved the one that looked like that. So let's try that one. Okay, look at that. Okay, they need salt. I would double the salt, y'all. They definitely need salt, but it's good. My grandkids will love these. All right, y'all. McDonald's chicken nuggets. Bye now.